YouTube people. I got to come outside and I'm going to make a video of my farm. I come over at this angle because I wanted you guys to see. I got my son Mason, or my grandson Mason helping me with it. And okay, turn around. I got my number one son out there, Nick. He's going to till in the garden. He's wondering if one of them little ones will work, man. It just tears that garden right up. There comes my other grandson down the road in the quad. Here's my dog, the little white one. Yeah, she's small. All my life I've had big dogs. Lab, mostly lab, but she's my honey, man. She keeps me company. I spend a lot of time in my bedroom a lot because of my illness. But man, it just feels so good to be outside here today. Man, look how that thing's tearing that garden out. Look at the soil. My son had put some farmer's road down the road, put manure in it. I don't know if it's gonna hurt it any, but man, if I'd have seen that soil like that, I don't think we needed to put anything in it. We're putting in a lake garden because we just bought this house, and we had to go out and buy tomato plants that are already as big as they are. Can you point at that, Mason? Make tomato plants. And then we bought all seeds and stuff that would grow within our time frame of Michigan. Like radishes, beets, things that we're still going to be able to do. And we got so many things we want to do here. I mean, we don't know what to pick. I mean, Nick was trimming the bushes up there, and there's just so much. Okay, I'm going to take a ride over to the other area. I got lucky too. I always wanted an apple tree. We were thinking, man, I got to go buy them little apple trees and wait. I'm 65. I'm going to be 65 in August, and finally got the farm I wanted. It's a little bit late, but I think God's going to keep me around a while. I hope He does. Okay, I'm going to shut it off just for a second. There you go. That little mantis, or whatever it's called, is running like it's got a weed whip engine on it. I mean, it's just tearing this stuff up. And it's doing a heck of a good job. But like I was saying, we're going to go ahead and put it in a lake garden and do the best we can. And yeah, I can't believe the way that piece is starting up now. How rich that soil was. It's so dark and nice. Like I was saying earlier to somebody else, I got my wish. You got an apple tree out here. It doesn't say what kind it is other than an old orchard apple tree. There's much more study on it, but yeah, we just lucky God gives us this apple tree. You got bushes to trim up there. So we got a deck out there. I was here a week and didn't even know we had that deck. Get some of the trees, the shrubs. You see them apples down there? Somebody tell me what kind they are. We thought it was just going to be a crab tree. I have cased on my son's phone and found out it's an old apple orchard. We've got lilac bushes here. Here's where we're going in the backyard. Here's our rooster and a few of the chickens. That rooster, my wife did call him Dan. I call him Dick Buxton. That mean football player. He's a mean chicken. And it looks like the one dog here, Buck, got a hold of his tail kind of. He wrestles around pretty good. And, I put assessment on all of our property here. We only have 3 acres. But that's all we need for now. And every tree on here is a maple tree. We may be able to tap them and get some syrup out of it. Okay, we're not going towards the back end of the porch where the deck is. You guys don't mind the it looks messy. We're still unpacking stuff. Please, there's still stuff in the pole barn. That's our oldest grandson, Chris. This is the brooder barn. And the only thing about that chicken, he attacks everybody else, but he's never attacked me yet. Look at him, Mason. they're not going to be staying in here. We're going to make them into a room for like an incubators and like a little office. We had a lady stop by that gave us a rooster. It's the nicest rooster I've ever seen. It loves to be held. It loves to be pet. And they get along, but he kind of lives on his own. Okay, I'm going to walk to the back end of the property over here, the barn. We're gonna get a hold of tree company, taping tree company, and have them start dumping in wood chips. There's Mason's man cave, or he's gonna be living in there. Wife's been helping him a little bit out there, sweeping up, cleaning up, but he wants to get some ideas from you guys of things he could put in it to make it cool. I think we're gonna need some lights on the outside of it, you know, them lights that come on, and you know, other stuff to hang on the walls. We don't have shade back here is the only thing. When it gets too hot, they go in the barn or whatever. Maybe you can see them over there. You can see our Holstein, Gideon, but I don't see the other one, Brownie. Brownie right by him?
Yeah, he's laying on him.
Okay, they're all together there. But that's a big old barn there. It's going to have a lot of spot for hay. And there's the pole barn in the back. I just love this place. That's all I know. We're gonna redo the fence here and make it a little bit wider in spots. The people that had this house before us, our property goes out another probably 100 feet all the way around. The guy that planted these sugar beets in here, what is it? Beans?
Where at?
Might be beans. Out in the fields around here. I'm not sure what it is. But yeah, I watched Dutch put up a fence for his pigs and stuff, and we're gonna do it the same way. Get some cedar posts and put new fencing up. And we want to get goats also. I looked at a paper around here. Goats are going for $22 a pound. I don't know if I could ever talk to Kevin. He's pretty busy, or he's got a lot of fans. But if I can, I'm going to ask him a few things. We even considered taking a ride down to Oklahoma if he had like 4 or 5 of them for us to buy all at once. But that's down the road. Like I say, we got a lot of things to do. We took our first steer in to get it butchered. It's butchered, and I think they said we had between 450 and 500 pounds of butchered meat. You can see over here where the door was. He's just one of them problem child steers. It's like that one of Chad's. He knocked the door right off of it, and that's got to be fixed. He rammed stuff. We just couldn't believe it. He rammed my boy's truck at the other farm. You know, he was a weird steer. But the Holstein's a bull still, because we're not sure what we're gonna do with him. And the other one is a steer. Eventually gonna be butchered. You know, if we find some people wanting to buy them and get the meat and have them butchered. And we're gonna make a chicken pen right inside the big barn. My one boy started on it already. So I'm gonna pause it a second. Another thing I like about here is they had a flagpole on here, so we were able to go out and buy a flag. I can't find any bigger than that, but when I do, we'll put it up. And I'm a veteran. I think I want to get a Vietnam veteran era flag, or the Michigan State flag, and put it up. My wife and Nick took turns cutting his grass. There's quite a bit of grass to cut here, and all of us naturally got a lot of good ideas about what we're going to do. We think, we got 2 options. We're thinking about putting our goats in this pole barn and cutting a hole through the wall and putting some fencing up on the inside where they can come in and out of the weather. And right on that end of the barn, there's a spot where they can go out. We think we're going to do it over there. And I'm not for sure, but I think we keep them goats right out with the the cow or the bull and the steer, I don't think they'll have any problems. And we're trying to figure out, hey, we're going to go down and buy a big bale of hay from some friends we know. Well, not friends, just people we know. I think it's $50 a bale for alfalfa. And we're going to put one out here and see how long it lasts. And then we're going to start putting hay up in here. The neighbor that has a farm might want my son or somebody to help him baling hay. And I'm sure he'll give him some hay on shares, you know. Man, it's just a beautiful property. I can't say much about it other than I'm grateful to God that we got it, and still needs a lot of cleanup and things like that. But man, my vision on this property is just going to be great, you know. I know it's kind of late in life for me to get it, but I finally got it, you know. Me and my son got this farm, and I had a lot of help from God. Like I said, I'm a veteran too, so we were able to pull some strings on certain stuff. But I tell you what, we did everything we could to get money to get this place. It just seemed like they kept saying, oh yeah, well, we got to have 400 for appraisal. We got to have insurance up front. Then the taxes here in Michigan, I lucked out on this one. It would have been $275 a month just for taxes. But I found out since I'm a veteran, 100% disabled, I don't have to pay taxes in the state of Michigan. So everything is affordable. I have plenty of money once we get rolling. But like I said, you know, we did everything we could, digging and scratching to get what we needed. But there's going to be like 7 or 8 of us here. We got my 2 grandkids, Mason, Faith, then my son Nick and his wife, and then their grandchild, which would be our great-grandchild. They live here also, so it's turning into the Waltons here. And we like it, though. We like being around people and kids and things like that. So if you think about it, you know, press on here that you like the video. We'd appreciate it if you join us as far as, you know, getting views and becoming, not members, but whatever you want to call it, for subscribing. Okay, and we're going to give it a good shot, our best shot. But I don't think we're going to be in a hurry getting subscribers. We got 187, and I think we got about 8 videos made. But like a lot of people say, hey man, don't worry about it. Here's how it turns out. Just do it, wing it. And that's what we did. And we'll learn how to do more things, but I'm just not as good at working things on a computer as I used to. My problem is I got Lyme disease. And it's ironic. About 11 other people that I watch, I'm not going to say their names, but they got Lyme disease. I just can't believe it. I've had it since February. I get lesions on my skin. I get things on it. Like the reason I just got out of the hospital is because of the Lyme. They had to fill me full of antibiotics. So I was in there for 7 days. They got my white count down below 10, which it's supposed to be. But it'll probably go back up again like it did. And I just have to do the best I can. I keep fighting this, you know. And for all the other guys that do happen to watch me, that got the Lyme, you know, I'm praying for you, because I've tried to tell a couple of you guys what I thought they had. But I said, you know, like, who am I to tell them that, you know? If they ever ask me questions after seeing my video, I'll be glad to share with them what I went through. I'd say I'm about 75% healed, you know. I use colloidal silver and eat in a certain way. But I gained a lot of weight. You know, I ended up having a heart attack back in 2017, and I had to get a 5-way bypass, or the maximum, whatever. And about a year after that, they said I was having heart failure. My legs swelled up about that big around. They were cracking. I mean, it was just horrible. I thought I was going to die back then. But I didn't. God pulled me through again, and he must want me here. And you know, I prayed for God to give me a passion on what I needed to do in life. The way it come to me is to teach my family about gardening and animals. You know, my oldest boy, he knows a lot of it because when I was younger, I had a hobby farm, you know. And funny thing of it is, I think he's going to do really well now. We went through a lot in the last year, and God's rewarded us. So if you get a chance, share my video and come back and watch some more. We'll keep you informed about what's going on here at the Dooleys. Thank you for watching.